Hey guys, Thogden here, welcome back to a new video. Now today, we're bringing you Premier League predictions Game Week 21, and I just feel like we're bringing them to you quicker than normal at the moment. At this time of year, there's so many game weeks, isn't it?
Isn't it brilliant, all this football? I am loving it.
You've got to love it. I mean, I feel for the players, but Thogden, what are the scores on the doors?
The scores from last week, Aaron G did alright.
Okay.
You know what, 6 points, not bad.
Yeah.
Thogden, 7 points.
Alright, staying ahead of the guests.
Thogdad, 9 points.
No, he's beaten me again!
Yeah.
I'm absolutely fuming with this man. How do you keep beating me?
I just got 2 scores right, that's why I beat you. So overall, scores on the doors, guests 111, Thogden 131, Thogdad 159.
This week's guest is Callum. He's actually a Chelsea fan, so he's absolutely buzzing after last night. A game that I actually went to, Arsenal v Chelsea. The vlog is on my channel now.
Good morning, Theo and Thogdad. Today is a very good day. Chelsea beat Arsenal 2-1 in the Emirates last minute. I'm very happy to celebrate. I got my latte in my Chelsea mug.
What's the like target?
The like target has been set by one of our subscribers, and it's
Really?
4,000.
Wow, okay, if we hit
when
this,
our subscribers say things, we do it.
gotta do it. And of course, if you follow Thogdad and Thogden on Instagram, today only, you'll get a follow back.
First game is 2 teams that won the last game week. Brighton versus Chelsea.
Okay.
14th against 4th. Now I think this is a hard one to call.
Brighton, like I said, would turn up against Bournemouth. They're due a win, and what did they do? They won 2-0.
Yes.
Chelsea, I was wrong. I put my hands up. You were wrong, I was wrong. We
Yeah.
said Arteta would go and get a home win.
I know.
Because you know what? When a team loses 3 in a row at home, you expect them to win the 4th. But guess what? They're now 4 back-to-back losses at Emirates.
Yes.
It's shocking from Arsenal.
Yeah.
Chelsea did very well to turn that game around, but they made the most of their chances. Tammy Abraham's second goal and the Chelsea limbs, like there's the video. It's on my channel. Maybe a Tammy Abraham late winner again. I'm going to say 2-1 Chelsea.
But which Chelsea's going to turn up?
Yeah.
Is it the Chelsea that wins away at Arsenal, that wins away at Tottenham? Or is it the Chelsea that loses at home to Bournemouth? Brighton are a good football team. They're going to be safe this season. They are more than capable of winning this match.
They're so good.
But I think Chelsea will nick it.
Yeah.
Brighton 1, Chelsea 2.
Callum, what do you think, mate?
Chelsea have had some weird results over the last 2 weeks, losing to Bournemouth and Southampton at home, but beating Tottenham and Arsenal away. Chelsea will bounce back on this one and win 2-0.
Burnley 13th against Aston Villa in 18th. Surely a home win there.
What did I say about Villa, Dad? I said they'd lose to Watford,
Yeah.
and they did. But I didn't think it was as bad as it was. I wasn't predicting a 3-0. That is mental to see. So my prediction is Burnley 2, Aston Villa 1. Burnley, they're 13th place. They're a decent Premier League standard team.
Now they've lost 2 on the bounce, but
Yeah.
I would expect them to win this.
They're
Now,
going to
I think-
bounce back, won't they?
Correct.
Yeah.
Now I think if Burnley can pick up another 3 or 4 wins, they're safe.
Yeah.
And Sean Dyche is thinking safety first, and anything else is a bonus.
Of course.
I'm going for Burnley 2, Aston Villa 0. Now over to you, Callum.
Burnley, Aston Villa, both bottom half of the table. I reckon a draw, 1-1.
Newcastle in 11th against Leicester in 2nd.
Newcastle lost 2 in a row, but they are playing at home next game against the Leicester side, which are only 1 win out of 3. Don't
Yes.
mention the 2 games they lost, Liverpool, Man City.
Yeah.
Newcastle 1, Leicester 2.
Like Theo said, Leicester just won 1 of the last 4, but they've had some tough fixtures.
They have.
I'm going for Newcastle 1, Leicester 2.
Time for your prediction, Callum.
So I reckon Leicester's going to win 2-0.
Southampton against Spurs. 15th against 6th.
Southampton in good form, apart from last week, where they should have beat Palace at home. And Tottenham, stop dropping points, man. If I was a Tottenham fan, I'd be fuming. You go to Norwich, a team who haven't won in 7, and you drop points.
Yeah.
It's just not good enough. Southampton, I don't care if it's home or away, it's a must-win game.
Yes.
So I'm going to predict it and believe in Jose Mourinho. I'm going to say a 2-1 win to Tottenham. You know what, Southampton, they could cause an upset.
Now Southampton, Danny Ings is on absolutely killer form.
Yeah, he's brilliant.
And Southampton have got 7 points from the last 3 games. But you know what? I think that Tottenham will just nick this one. I'm going Southampton 1, Tottenham 2.
Okay, so we agree.
What's the prediction from Callum's Corner?
I think 3-1 to Tottenham.
Next game, Watford against Wolves, 19th against 7th.
Well, all I can say is I was right about Nigel Pearson.
Yeah.
Since he's joined, they've won twice and drawn once, and, you know, not against any rubbish sides. Watford just look a proper team now, and I'm really happy for them because they've really bounced back. Wolves side, very unlucky to lose to Liverpool.
Yes.
VAR. Some people saying Le VAR pool. Okay, that's just what I'm saying. Do I agree with it? Obviously not, but some people are saying that on Twitter. Virgil van Dijk, VAR madness in the Liverpool game. Was it? Should it have been disallowed, the goal?
No, it looked very harsh.
No, that should have been disallowed. Wolves, they played the 2 best teams in the world within 2 days. They've won 1 and probably could have at least drawn in the other game. I think it's going to be a draw. I think it's going to be a 1-1 for me.
Now, Watford have been inspired by Troy Deeney. 8 points from 5 games. Wolves, I'll tell you a player who's impressed me enormously.
Who?
Adama Traore.
What a player.
My goodness, he's fast, He's tricky, he's a
Powerful.
handful.
We used to watch him in the Championship against Bolton when he was playing for Middlesbrough. Swear to God, he would jog past our centre-back. I mean, I'm not naming names, David Wheater, but I know you probably watch this. But,
Watford won, Wolves won.
okay, so we're agreeing.
aren't
We're agreeing again. What do you think, Callum?
So I reckon 2-0 to Wolves.
The next game is Manchester City against Everton, 3rd against 10th. If you took form from the last 5 games, Liverpool are top of the league. Who's second?
Everton.
Boom. The Scousers 1 and 2.
We play against the best team in England currently at their own ground. I'm sorry, you're not going to come away with any points here. I'm going to go for Man City 2, Everton 0.
But 11 points in 5 games, Theo. Calvert-Lewin banging them in for fun.
Yeah.
You don't fancy Everton to score against City?
Because it's Calvert-Lewin versus Sergio Aguero, Dad. I'm sorry.
And I tell you, you've hit the nail on the head. Aguero is back. Man City 2, Everton 0. Over to you, Callum.
Everton have just signed Ancelotti as their new manager, so I think it's going to be interesting, but I still think Man City are going to win this 3-1.
Moving on now to Norwich versus Crystal Palace.
Yes.
20th against 9th, but I think this is hard to call.
I don't. This is the game. Norwich will win. 7 games.
Pookie's going to score.
Oh yeah, Pookie's going to score.
Yeah.
Of course he will. 7 games they haven't won. And Daniel Farker, I did your accent. The gods answered me.
Don't do it again.
This is the moment.
Don't do it again.
This is the moment. Norwich get that win that they deserved. Norwich 2-1.
I'm going for a draw
Big club.
here. Norwich 1, Crystal Palace 1.
Well, it's good we're different. What are you going for, Callum?
It could go either way in my opinion, so I think 2-2.
Moving on now to West Ham United against Bournemouth, a real bottom of the table clash,
Yes.
17th against 16th.
Yeah, West Ham have brought in David Moyes.
An experienced manager. A lot of United fans, they wanted him when he went to United.
Yeah.
So, you know,
yeah, and what happened? He took the United job and he messed up United. First manager to mess him up.
He took an impossible job. He's a good manager.
Since they've already had him, and he wasn't good enough because he was just an interim, but they
Yeah.
didn't prolong his stay, why would they bring him back?
I agree that in life, you shouldn't really go backwards.
Especially when it wasn't that good backwards.
Yes, yes.
I think this is a stupid appointment. It's so sad that they've done this. You know, they're in 17th place, they're in bad form, and they've gone for David Moyes, and it just shows their current mentality is, let's just survive. But if you're a West Ham fan, you should want more than just surviving in the league.
Yes,
You've got a massive ground, you're a big club now, you should be going for Europe. That was the point of the new stadium. West Ham 1, Bournemouth 2.
No way!
Yeah, Bournemouth have only won 1 game in 9, so they're really due a win. And after that 2-0 loss to Brighton, the last thing they want to do now is drop any more points.
West Ham will stay up, and it starts tomorrow. West Ham 2, Bournemouth 1.
Wow! Callum, what do you think, mate?
West Ham just signed David Moyes, so I think they're going to bounce back on this one and win 2-0.
Now we're moving on to a game that in previous seasons might have been first against second. The great Arsenal against the great Manchester United. 12th against 5th.
They were unlucky not to pick up against any Chelsea because they were good. Arsenal have lost 4 games back-to-back at the Emirates. I think it's going to be Arsenal 1, United 2.
I tell you what.
And you know what? I think even worse is going to happen. This is going to make your mind go crazy. I think Lingard is going to score. Because he's not scored in over a year. And the last time he did was when he was at the Emirates. He did the Millie Rock. Pogba's back, so that will help them.
What even is the Millie Rock? Daniel James.
Yeah.
I think he's looking so good.
Yeah.
I'm going for Arsenal 1, Manchester United 2.
Wow, so we agree again.
Yeah. Over to you, Callum.
The big one, Arsenal versus Manchester United. Obviously Arteta's just signed. He hasn't started off very well. Man United not doing so bad recently. I think a 1-1 draw.
Final game, I think the 2 teams of the year actually. Liverpool and Sheffield United.
Wow, yeah, I know.
First against 8th.
When you say that first sentence, you don't think of Sheffield United, but they are in 8th, they are doing well.
Yeah.
And this will be a good game of football. You can't write off Sheffield United again. Oh, I'm going to say 2-0. Liverpool 2, Sheffield United 0.
What is it? Something like 50 games unbeaten at Anfield.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Amazing
It's incredible,
record.
whatever it is. Liverpool 2, Sheffield United 0. Come on, Callum, see if you can better that.
They're pretty much the Premier League champions now. Very well deserved, I'll be honest. I think 2-0 to Liverpool.
And that ends our predictions. It's time to go on to a fancy Premier League.
Now the funny thing about this, so 3 of my players didn't even turn up.
Really?
Soyuncu, Lundstrom, Vardy.
Right.
Only 4 of my players got me any points, really. And De Bruyne, I chose the right captain.
De Bruyne got you 28 points, and that's nearly as many as I got. I got 40. And the average was 54, so I got an embarrassment of a week. Mane was on the back of my bench. You know, I didn't even change my team. I forgot to change it.
Do you know what your punishment is?
What's my punishment?
You've got to eat a chili.
I'm not doing that again. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this video. Let us know in the comments what are your score predictions. If you get them all right, we will shout you out. Make sure you follow Thogdad and Thogden on Instagram. Have a great week, guys. We all love a bit of New Year's Day football. Bring it on. Up there, boys. Enjoy your New Year's, and I hope your own club wins. See you later, guys. Bye.